Okay. Nice. Good beginning of the sketchy part. Okay, we'll have to go back to that later anyways. Pretty ugly. Okay. We will have to go back and tidy that up. But you can kind of see the white that we put in there previously reflecting through some of it. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. The other one's going to be even trickier to paint. I think we can probably fix this by just going in again with the other base colors. Maybe I should have kept the head separate, guys. Ugh. Maybe that would have been the play. I'll try and get a little bit of the necrotic flesh, which is what I used on the original base coat. I'll try and mix in a tiny little bit of that into the Sons of Horus green. Try and get the correct color again, but we do have to do a little bit of color matching here, which I'm not great at, which is tricky because we use the airbrush for this part. Is that the right color? I think we need a tiny little bit more of this. Tiny little bit darker. Sorry if my hair was back in the frame. Was my hair in focus? At least my hair should be in focus, right? To make it look extra beautiful for you guys. Use metallic paints rather as a base for eye lenses. It works better than white. Okay. I haven't heard of that before, but that sounds interesting. In my mind, the eye lenses aren't very metallic, but I mean, in the end, it's so tiny, right, that it shouldn't really matter too much anyways. Jesus. I literally dropped my brush. Oh, God. I got paint on my Lowko hoodie. Hold up. Hold up, Lowko hoodie. It's acrylic paints. We can wash it out, but... The pink one? No, the black one. Another one that you can go ahead and get over at www.lowko.shop. You should go buy one, chat. Support the channel. What if this was a scripted thing, dude? I purposefully spilled paint all over my shirt. No, it wasn't that much. Does it come with the spilled paint on it? Nope, you get a clean one. Mine also has a ton of cat hair on it. Someone do a giveaway so Lowko can win a new one? Yes. I mean, no. Well, maybe. I have one. It's nice. One day I hope my daughter lets me wear it too. Your daughter stole the Lowko hoodie? Okay. We're fixing the eye lenses. It's a girl thing. They love big hoodies they didn't pay for. Yeah. Girls, am I right? Okay, I wanted a tiny, tiny little bit of Fire Dragon Bright, I think. Imagine girls. Ugh. Yuck. I once talked to a girl, Chet. Never again. Bam, bam. Terrifying, terrifying. I still get, you know, nervous just thinking about it. Did I get cooties? Yeah, there's even one. Listen, Chet, there's a girl living in my house. It's terrifying. Okay. There's even girls in the chat. Yeah, multiples. Terrifying. Should put a sticker on my stream. Like I did on my front door when I was a kid. Like my room door. No girls allowed. I had 3 older sisters, okay? Boys only. Just me and my dad. What about balding engineers? Good point. Gamer girls? Gamer girls reminds me of that TikTok videos. Remember that TikTok video about the gamer girls? With the guy in the Call of Duty lobby? Let me see if I can find it while we wait for this little part to dry. Gamer girl Call of Duty lobby. I think it was on TikTok. TikTok? Caught gamer girl? No, dude, I'm just finding other kinds of... how am I find? I don't think I can find it. It was funny though. This is Sons of Horus color scheme, yeah. The guy talking like an anime protagonist. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see how good the search system on TikTok is. Oh, I think this is it. Wait, how do I get music? Oh, here we go.
My lobby. Stop. Wow, there's a gamer girl in my lobby.
Stop.
Should I tell her how I feel about her?
Please
Oh,
don't.
no.
Please don't.
No, because then she'll know I'm a simp.
Refrain.
Oh, no.
I know what I'll do. I'll win her over with my gameplay. Whoa, that was weird. It was almost like they could hear my thoughts. That's impossible.
Bro, what the fuck? He said the game girl my life.
My teammates seem cool and I'm letting them down. I better start trying harder. My wrist quirk is usually stronger, but the last match depleted my powers. Once my powers regenerate, Then I can hit level 1000 and go Super Rizzler. 998, 999, 1000. I wonder if the other team has gamer girls. I sure hope so. I'd sure like to meet one.
Yeah. What are we watching? Just a little bit of anime, don't worry about it. Bum, 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 bum. Sometimes it's good to go AFK for a second when you're painting eye lenses. The new Lowko React stream? Yeah. I want to do a tiny little yellow dot on the opposite end of the eye lens. This is my first time painting a Dreadnought. I have never done it before, Werewolf. You bought some and you built them, you now need to paint them? Oh shit, enjoy. I feel like my paint is separated. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Can I put these on the paint shaker? Whoa. Okay, maybe I should just mix them. Yeah, this one's too liquidy. You don't have the patience to paint? I really am enjoying the painting process, but I understand that a lot of folks don't really like it. Okay, there's a tiny little yellow dot in the opposite corner. Just like that. I don't even know if you can see that. See the tiny little yellow dot? It's like a reflection. The other one's gonna be a little trickier, but mostly because I can't see whether or not I'm actually clicking or connecting with the brush. No, I do need to use the tip. Okay. Good. You're getting so many ads? Yeah, I think that's a good little highlight there. Okay, we gotta go back to a reasonable, because I got some large smudges over. I've got some large smudges over here on this raised collar area. Gonna have to coat that again with a base coat. Probably will require a couple, but yeah, let's let it dry. Subscribers to the stream never see any ads, that is correct. It is also one of the easiest ways to directly support me, but I understand not everybody wants to, or has the financials to, or, you know, wants to be stuck with a monthly payout like that, but it is of course appreciated. The ads that play do give me a share of the revenue though. My Twitch ad revenue has actually gone up quite a bit over the year. But I think it's just ads that are playing a little bit more frequently now. But anyways, just know that, I guess. You have a monthly subscription to ad bitching? The good old, whatever it's called on Twitch? What's up, Terminator? You get to complain about ads all you want, whenever you want to? Ah, okay. Yeah, you can complain about ads anytime, dude. That's okay. Just know that playing them is kind of what, you know, allows me to pay bills. So don't get too upset.
Oopsie, forgot about my Prime. Do you know about Prime? You can support a streamer for free. GLGLGLGLOs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you, Bat. You play Tyranids, you have a cool purple and neon green. Oh shit. Neon green? I have a couple of Tyranids that I've painted, but they're not neon green. They are purple though. They are purple. Look, why are you talking to a plastic model? Wait, you guys are real, right? Yo,
if it
wizard.
helps paying bills, then have my money, funny Dutch man.
Thank you, dude. Paying bills is nice. Well, how am I gonna paint this? I want to be very tidy that I don't fuck up this little corner here, but... Dude, I can barely fucking see it. Okay. Yeah, dude. Eye looking much nicer. I'm thinking about mixing in a tiny little bit of white here, just to get a even brighter color. Just for a few areas, not everywhere, but just a couple of areas that would naturally be most bright. Like the most lit ones, you know? For real, no cap, dude. Looks like my playlist ended, chat. The voices in my head, they're getting louder! Okay. What do you guys think of the head? The Space Marine helmet? The eyes really make it so much better, eh? It's kind of funny how that works. It's almost like humans enjoy looking at eyes. It's kind of cute. No, the colors of the eye will remain the same. He looks pissed? Yeah. Every Dreadnought is pissed though, in the lore anyways. Eye contact? No, thank you. I know. Why is there a wolf in this song? Is anything in the Warhammer world not pissed? There's a lot of things that are pissed. I feel like Dreadnoughts in particular are pissed though. These guys are basically one step away from death. And because they are so pissed, they're literally put into like an induced coma and only woken up for big battles. They're like, yo, there's a big fight happening very soon. You know, let's maybe wake up Jimmy. Jimmy is like, just let me fucking sleep. He's too angry to die. Yeah, they're a little bit upset. Okay. My brush is overloaded. Do you think it's fun to be a dreadnought? You're always angry, but you are in charge of like a big fighting machine. Gotta be worth something. Thank you, Frost. Okay. Time to continue another little panel here. I'm hoping if I keep the painting up, that I can do some higher quality painting in like a year or so. I would like to do dioramas. But I don't currently have really any ideas. But we'll think about it. I really am taking the StarCraft 2 ladder approach though, in the sense that like I know I need to put in the hours. I know I'm never gonna be the most talented, but I know I can outgrind most folks. That's what I've been doing in life. Maybe my YouTube videos aren't the greatest, but I know I can upload for a hell of a lot longer than the average person, man. I can put in the hours, I can upload every fucking day. I may not have the best brush control, but I do have pretty good self-discipline, which helps. Talent is overrated. The scariest enemies are, I'm not strong, but I am patient. I am pretty damn patient, yeah. But I'm also really liking the process though, so I'm in no rush, you know? Like, it may take me a long time, but that's okay. Oh, sorry. Getting there, getting there. Did I see the second session of your tattoo? I did, dude. How many sessions do you have to do? Seems like it's a lot of work. 2 more? Yeah, makes sense. You take on new hobbies, realize you suck, and then you move on to new ones? I kind of suck at a lot of things. I used to be bothered by that, but nowadays I don't really care. I don't know, dude. Like, I've always really enjoyed painting and drawing and that sort of thing, but then over the last, I don't know, maybe decade or so of my life, haven't done a whole lot of it. Mostly because, like, oil paint on canvas, for example, is kind of tricky, right? Like, you kind of have to have an idea and, like, paint it and stuff, and it's like, it's not... And I kind of feel like miniature painting, specifically Warhammer, is kind of like the perfect middle ground for very nerdy levels of art. If that makes sense? Never really occurred to me that I would enjoy this until this year. Yeah, thank you, Welsh. Welcome. That was your first ever chat message? This looks incredible. Ooh. Setting very high standards for every single one of your messages moving forward. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna dot in all of the little rivets here. What I use for the metallics? The metallics are a base coat of like a gunmetal, like a lead belcher or something along those lines. I used the Warpaints Fanatic. Then I washed it with Agrax, or sorry, no, I washed it with non-oil, which is like a black wash. Then I filled in some parts with a coppery color. And then I washed the whole thing with Agrax, including the silvery details. Trying to go for like a rusty type of, dirty type of effect, and then I did some dry brushing. We'll still have to do some edge highlighting on most of it, but we're getting there. Thank you. Glad you like it. You would love to do mini painting when you have no money and no Oh, you would love to do mini painting if you had money and no shaky hands? Yeah, you do have to buy a couple of things to get into, but... Honestly, in mini painting, the real bait is buying more minis than you can paint. That's what Games Workshop wants you to do, man. If you try to do a reasonable job for things that you paint and you spend a whole lot of hours on it, like I tend to do, I don't think it's a terrible... Like, obviously it's gonna cost money, but it's not necessarily the most expensive hobby out there. But yeah, it does take a little bit of money. But I think the most basic setup is, like, you can definitely start for like 50 bucks. Maybe 100 bucks if you want to do a little bit of a fancier setup, but... It's kind of like the cost of an average video game these days. I guess if you do one at a time and buy only the colors you need. Yeah, I only buy colors I actually use. Like, I don't have any colors I haven't used. I think buying a full paint set is bait. Whoa, 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 that's way too thick. Holy shit. Now, I have accumulated quite a few paints over the last half year. I definitely did buy more than I absolutely needed to, but... No, I'm just learning to paint by watching YouTube videos. I did have, like, art classes, I guess, in school, but I think everybody does, right? I'm assuming that's a global thing. They weren't too serious, though. But I didn't go to college or whatever for that, no. Okay. I think the middle panel is pretty much done. Yeah, we have a lot more edging to do though, but getting there. I saw one of the YouTubers that make miniature painting videos. I saw they sold a shirt that literally said across the front, "I love edging." Ay, 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 ay. Now that goes a little far. I'm not gonna lie, that goes a little far, but yeah, that's pretty great. I don't know if I would wear that, man. I feel like it could be taken. I'm just saying that is something that could, hypothetically speaking, be taken out of context. Born to shit, forced to wipe. And Dill and Dawson, it's a great shirt. Born to shit, forced to wipe. How sad. Great shirt. Edge highlighting a vehicle is gonna take a while, huh? That's what I'm learning here. A casual 5 hours of edging. At this rate. Okay. K. I'm actually happy with the eye lenses. I feel like the eye lenses make a huge difference. Definitely changes the vibe of it, you know? Because it used to be a little bit too, I don't know. A Rhino doesn't have that many edges to highlight. Yeah, I guess that's true. It depends on the vehicle, but this guy is gonna take a little while. Also because I've kind of set my own standard here with the other panels. So now I kind of have to paint to that, I guess. Okay. Doing a little bit of the other panel here. Okay. I'm a little afraid I'm accidentally going to rub some of the paint off. Did get a little bit of yellow over here onto the copper. Suboptimal. Suboptimal. But it is what it is. Let's go on P Killing. P Killing? P Killing. Welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of hard edges on this guy, so I can use the side of the brush, which is very easy. Like whenever you can use the side of a brush for highlighting, I think you should pretty much always take it. Unless you're looking for something very peculiar or very specific maybe, but I don't know why I'm watching, but the stream makes me hungry. Hungry for some Tyrannid or some Orc blood, right? Because it's a Dreadnought? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, this does make a nice difference. We can get on board with this. I'll let that dry for a sec, see if it needs to be slightly thicker. Hard to go back when it's already dry, but... Or hard to remove, rather, if it's already dry. Very easy to add. Eat the blood of a Xenos? I would imagine that's allowed, yeah. What's up, Mickey? Good morning. You didn't say what's up, sexy people of the internet today, Mickey, did you? Oh no, Mickey, is everything okay? Much like my YouTube videos, Mickey used to have the same intro every time. I'm doing great, dude, can't complain. Okay. We'll finish up the left side panel, and then we'll try and do the lower half of the body tomorrow. I think that's the plan. You were getting used to it too much? Need some variety every now and then? Ah, okay. Fine, I'll allow it. When am I gonna do lower half of the body? I know, dude. You were excited for it. Gonna have to make you wait until tomorrow before I edge the lower body, Joji. It's okay. Kind of the whole point of edging. Edge highlighting. Honestly, I feel like I can do pretty well, or I can do pretty tidy lines. I just have to be patient. That's not it, Lowko. Like if I spend time angling the model, I can be pretty tidy. Okay. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Okay, all right. Time for the sketchy vertical line. Or vertical. The crossover point line thingamajig, whatever it is. Ooh, my hand is getting shaky. He's gone on Cativo. Since this year. Early 2024. This is Horus Heresy, yes sir. This is the Horus Heresy Leviathan Dreadnought in the Sons of Horus colors. To be very specific, Dean. Hey. Joining the club? Yeah, I did. You're new, but you want to build a 5,000 point army? So I don't build armies, I just paint. So I'm just picking miniatures that I like the look of. That's about it. I paint one. Edging, pegging, hot drying, blowing. Don't forget about rimming, Don. We also paint the rim at the end. Miniature painting has it all. What about vibrating? We have a paint vibrator too. Here it is. Oh my God. Today we're doing hours and hours and hours of edging. That's how I like to spend my Thursday. Although we'll do some StarCraft in a little bit and then also some Factorio, that's the plan. Thank you, Cativo. This brush is from a brand called Winsor & Newton. This is the miniature series, specifically. So Winsor & Newton Series 7 miniature. The regular series has much longer hairs. There's a couple of positives and negatives to the short one. I don't think this is great for most work, but it's pretty sick for edge highlighting. The main problem is that the tip is so small that the paint dries really quick. And when the paint dries, obviously you can't paint, so you kind of have to keep the paint bristles at least reasonably moist. If I can. alle lijntjes op doen. Huh? Yeah. The tip being small can be a problem. Yeah, because it dries too quick. So now I had paint on my brush, but it's already pointless. Gotta redo it. Lauren got me a little bit of coffee. Yeah. Toby is here as well. And they're gone. I used Army Painter for a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is Army Painter. The base coat though for the armor is Citadel. So I use Sons of Horus green because it's a very particular green and I like the look of it. Plus I already owned it. Now this paint is an absolute pain in the ass to use with a brush because it's very translucent. Like it's not opaque at all. So you need like 7 coats, but through an airbrush it really works well. I'm not really too experienced with an airbrush, but you can do an extra coat with the airbrush very quickly, so it's not too much of a pain. Yeah, I do use the thin, like I thin it quite a bit. I did very thin coats. Maybe a little bit too thin initially, but I'm no airbrushing expert whatsoever though, so. Very much so, still in the learning process, as far as airbrushing goes. But I think it turned out pretty well on this guy. What's going on, Svanria? Hello. Okay. Did all the lines in that direction? I primed this guy Zenithal, but honestly it didn't really matter that much. I did it like a black and then some gray from above and a tiny little bit of white if I recall correctly, but honestly we covered that up pretty much immediately. I could have just primed this guy and then like did a full coat of the Sons of Horus green. But I have streamed the entire process of this guy, so it will go up on my YouTube channel in the future. So if you go to more Lowko, when this guy is done, I'll cut up, or Gabe rather will cut up all the videos in hour-long chunks, and they will go live on the YouTube channel there. So if you want to see the exact process, that'll go up, including me fucking around with decals. I'd never used decals before, and they were a bit of a pain, but hell yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that is the entire top section of this guy etched. Let's see. It does immediately look a lot more presentable, doesn't it? I don't know how obvious the highlights are, but yeah, it's pretty obvious. It looks pretty edged, yeah, that's good. I'll have to try and mirror some of it a little bit better, because on one of the sides it's a little thicker than on the other. Spend a minute maybe just covering in similar thickness. This one is a little too thin. Okay. I think that's where we'll wrap it up for today. So today I did the edge highlighting on the top section of the green. So all of those turquoisey, greenish, bright spots, as well as the eye lenses. So the eye lenses and then most of the helmet. I think the eyes actually look good too. I'm pretty happy with those. Yeah, so the plan then for tomorrow, I think, is to try and do the lower half of the body. That one should be a little bit easier, I think. And then maybe we can do the arms too. I want to do some edge highlighting as well on the black, because the black obviously can't be this boring. So the black right now is just black. It's not very exciting. And then we'll go from there. Looks awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with the eyes actually. Like I kind of smudged it a bit, but like if you compare the size of the eyes to the size of my thumb, like they're you know, they're small. Like when I hold them up to the camera, it looks pretty big, but they are pretty tiny. Getting there. Okay, time to clean the brushes.